Hey there, it's Real Estate with Kate. I'm Kate Porras with RE/MAX 4000. For the next few weeks, I thought we'd break down some of the parts of the contract to buy and sell. This is the contract between buyers and sellers when they're actually working to close a transaction on a property. And I've learned that there are a lot of pieces of that contract that people really aren't familiar with. So we're going to start with the first one of earnest money. Big topic, really important part of a contract. Earnest money is the buyer's skin in the game, essentially. They'll put down typically about 1% of the purchase price, although that's very negotiable. You can either do more, sometimes sellers will accept less, but it's typically about 1%. That money gets put down immediately once you go under contract on a property. It's held often by the title company in escrow. And so it's taken out of your buyer's bank account, put in escrow, and held as you work through the closing process. What that money does is it says, yep, I'm serious about buying this property. Here's my skin in the game. We're going to work toward closing. Now, there are reasons why a buyer can terminate a contract and still get all of that earnest money back. If you look at the contract, there's a series of dates and deadlines in there, and it lists various topics. All of those are deadlines for the buyer and seller to get through. And if for some reason a buyer needs to terminate, and it's for one of the reasons listed there in the dates and deadlines, and the objection and termination notice is done by the deadline, then most likely the buyer will be able to get all of their earnest money back. The seller does not have any recourse on that. However, if a buyer tries to terminate and it's not for one of those reasons listed there, and it's not by the deadline, then most likely the seller gets to keep all of the buyer's earnest money. There are certain things that can make a difference. Of course, every contract has unique properties in it, so you really want to make sure that you're reading it carefully, that your realtor is going over all of the parts of the contract with you so you're very familiar with it, and so that if you do need to terminate and you're a buyer, your realtor is protecting that earnest money for you. Lots of questions. If you have any, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Give me a call at 970-985-8555. You can also visit my website, kateporras.com.